Miami has Dolphins, the greatest football team.
A city known for its incredible skyline, its nightlife and beaches, today centered around this venue, Hard Rock Stadium here in Miami. Coming up, a highly anticipated contest between the Minnesota Vikings and the Miami Dolphins. On a visiting sideline, look at the head coach of the Vikings. These guys have done more losing than winning as of late, so they've dropped 3 in a row. Facing off with him, there's the head coach of the Dolphins. These guys are more than motivated for this contest, ready to take the field here at home. Happy y'all could join us. Thanks for being here. I'm Kate Scott with Brock Heward. Eddie Pinheiro just about set. And we're off on EA Sports. Stopped on the run back of the 27. And here come the Vikings, taking the field for their first drive of the game. And they're brought out by the 10th pick of the 2024 draft, the national champion at Michigan, J.J. McCarthy.
And all those touchdowns he had last week, Kate, he traded every one of them in exchange for a victory. It's team over individual for him. So even though he himself is coming off the exact type of showing you want, that kind of efficiency usually wins you games.
On and quick, and they bring it down. Nice work by the defense to start this drive out. It's a sack on the first play. Offense no doubt jolted awake with that very first play partner. Here's second and long. Operating from the gun, it's McCarthy. Dumped off to his running back. And not much doing. He stopped quickly. Offense looking to convert as they come up to the line. Third down. Running back sent in motion. Here he goes. Third and long. Pulled in by his back, White. And he'll be brought down along the 25-yard line. Minnesota lined up in punt formation. And he'll punt it away to end a disappointing opening drive. He punted a couple of times last week in their loss, and now gets this one away. It's a nice running on that return. He gets it up past the 35. And here come the Dolphins as they get set for their debut series. And it'll be their second-year quarterback who's bringing them out.
I think we could give them a pass from last week because they still found a way to win. And that's the ultimate job of a quarterback. But those interceptions, that's not what we're used to seeing out of him week to week. The 2 touchdowns, though, well, that's the bar he wants to hit each and every time out. And when he gets there, usually good things follow.
It's a loss of a yard. Brings up second and 11 at the 36-yard line.
Another carry for him. He won't be able to get past the line, and very quickly, Brock, they could be facing third down to begin this ballgame.
When you rush the passer, it's kind of like tracking down a runner. That same athleticism comes to life. He looked pretty good hunting his prey right there.
Ready, check.
The Vikings into the nickel for this third down play. Third and long for him here. He had it for a moment, but a complete defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete. So they couldn't throw for it on third down, and as a result, they're headed off the field earlier than expected. On their opening series.
Keeping them off the scoreboard, well, that's already a win defensively. Not letting them even cross midfield, that's a cherry on top.
And it's a turnover to begin their game. That's incomplete on fourth, and it's going to go over on downs. And a surprising fourth down call does not yield a first. This doesn't get there. It's a turnover on downs. McCarthy fires out wide, complete. And they bring him down. Looks like he got it to the 27. Just a yard left to go on second down. White trying this straight ahead. Now we see he's in some pain after making that tackle. Team personnel out now to take a look at him. To the line and 6. Here we go, first down. Again, this is White. And they're going to stop him after he wiggles his way forward for 2. Now we'll take a moment to check out his numbers on the ground from a week ago. Need a better result than that last run. It's 2nd and 8. Looking to throw, McCarthy. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. So after that prior incompletion, it's 3rd down. Throw here, 3rd down. And the Dolphins are going to get to him. He is dropped. And the defense comes through to back them up ahead of 4th down.
Sometimes I wish everybody could feel what that feels like. When you're a QB and you just feel the air in the pocket getting sucked out and you know there's no escape, it can be just one heck of a deflating feeling for that defense who puts a sack on the board. A dependable kicker, man, that is a coach's best friend. Saves him so much stress to have a guy he can really trust to go out and hit it from that distance consistently. Because from that far out, no kick is a guarantee.
Coverage team gets him down to the 26-yard line. The Dolphins and their running back about to get back to work. And you know who the ball is going to when they reach the red zone. He's currently top 5 across the NFL in rushing scores this season. And he's going to be driven out by a defender just before he can get it up to midfield. Great start to this drive. They're up in the neighborhood of midfield after just one play. Throwing from the gun here. Well, the pressure nearly got to him, but still a good play defensively as that one falls incomplete. 2nd down, still 10 to go after that incomplete pass. Shotgun snap, they'll throw. Finds him on the crossing route. And he stopped almost immediately after that catch. He's down at the 30. They get 23 on that one. And it's going to be first down Miami.
Let's go.
Now a give right right. And they love to see him fighting forward, but he only gets him 3. We get a look at his rushing numbers from last week here. What he was able to do in support of that win. 4 yards on that first down run. Here's 2nd and 6. Back-to-back carries here. His game is stopped on what's going to be the final play of this first quarter. Only a solitary field goal so far as we're through one quarter. Just 3-0 is our score. Back to Hard Rock Stadium right after this.
Here we go.
Going to the ground again on first. And he will take it in. Touchdown Miami. The Dolphins take a second quarter lead. Eddie Pinheiro on now for the extra point. The point after splits the upright. And the Dolphins take a 4-point lead. Now after that play, we've got somebody shaken up. You don't want to see serious injury in the midst of their playoff push. He's being looked at here. On the return, here's Jones. And that's going to set them up just beyond their own 20. The Vikings offense back to the field now. And it's far from the first time we're seeing this unit head out, Brock. But what we haven't seen so far in this opening half, well, we haven't seen much in terms of yardage.
No, it's like they've written a few lyrics, but nowhere close to a song yet.
He's in trouble, and the Dolphins get him. After one play, this drive might already be in trouble. It's going to push him back for 2nd down. From the shotgun, McCarthy. Short pass brought in. And he'll get this up to the 18-yard line. Extra DB out there for the Fins. 3rd down. From the shotgun, McCarthy. Pressure's there, and he goes down again. The Vikings getting their punt team out. And he wants to hit his second effort just as well as he hit his first. And he gets it away from his end zone. Looking to return from the 29. He runs it up to midfield. And he's going to set him up with a pretty short field here, Brock, after getting a big chunk on that return. There's a reset. Here we go. Ball at the 44. On first down, they'll run. Small gain there, maybe 3 if he's lucky to begin this drive.
I don't think that's the amount that they were looking for there, Kate. It lead to some shuffling around here in the playbook. Find a more aggressive call on second.
They give it to him again. And their next snap is going to come from the red zone, Brock. He's down that 17-yard line. Give him 24 on that play. And that is the Dolphins' first down.
Those outside runs so critical for running back, quarterback, O-line to hit their targets. They got a target area to expose that defense and make the most of it. And that offense just put on display some teaching tape for it.
And he's able to power this forward, but they stop him after 2 yards. Following that little 2-yard run, it's 2nd and 8. Back to the well again. And once again, he doesn't manage much before getting brought down. Give him about 3 yards, and now they're going to have 3rd and 5 to figure out.
That's a gain of 3. Now 3rd and 5.
Here's a throw. To the corner of the end zone, but incomplete. Oh, he made the catch, but didn't get down in bounds. On 4th down and 5, the offense staying out there.
Here we go, here we go. Cougar 19 right.
They're going to try to throw for it. To the sideline, complete, and he's got the first down as he stays in bounds. It's an 8-yard gain, a great call there on 4th down. Keeps this drive moving. Now, not much scoring to this point since we've reached our 2-minute warning. It's the Dolphins with the lead here in Hard Rock. Second quarterback run here. And the power play up the gut only results in 2 yards.
It may not show up as much on the old stat sheet, just a short little QB run, but what that does, Kate, is so important. Keeps that defense honest, and in particular, those defensive linemen, those cleats in the ground, they're not just coming after you in the pocket. Now they've got to think about you as a runner as well.
They'll try and punch it in. And they're going to keep him out once again. That sends him backwards, brings up 3rd and goal. Minnesota spends its 2nd time out here. They go to him again. And he punches this one in. Touchdown, Miami. The Dolphins grow their lead just before halftime. A lot of pressure on him in that moment, Brock. Find a way to score. Don't let it go to 4th and goal. And he finds a way to come through and gets in the end zone for 6.
Now, how about the other side? Beating the defense right there as well. That group who was so close to pulling off the goal line stand, yet all that motivation wasn't enough to stop them on 3rd and goal.
Oh,
It's
my
no
God.
good. The veteran mishits one rather surprisingly, and they leave a point after on the table. Wasn't accurate on the extra point, but he should be able to keep this between the sidelines, hopefully, as he sends this away. On the return, here's Jones. Jukes away from one. And he'll be just shy of getting to at least the 20. Bit of a short return as he's out of the 19. The Minnesota offense ready to set up shop again. They're down 10 as they take over. We've got a 13-3 ball game. Throwing on first, it's McCarthy. And the Dolphins are going to get to him. He is dropped. A lot of work to do as that sack makes this a tough 2nd and 17. Back to throw. Here's McCarthy. They're on him again, and he goes down again. It's a repeat of the last play. That's going to bring in the 3rd down. Now the Dolphins call a timeout. It's their first. Not a good spot to punt from. They really want to convert here on 3rd. Now it's McCarthy. That's him on the quick hitter. And he's got a decent gain before being brought down.
You know, I like the completion. You never turn down a completion. That's just not the right throw to make in that spot to move the chains.
Miami calls a timeout here. It's 2nd. punt team on the field. And he's certainly been staying busy. Once again, he's out to punt and sends this flying. And some textbook work covering that punt. It is stopped after almost nothing on the return. The Dolphins in pretty good field position here as they come up 1st and 10. Throwing now, another shotgun. Ooh, almost a throw that cost him. Defender had it in his hands, but he dropped it. It's incomplete. 2nd down coming up.
Leads to 2nd and 10 at the 35.
They're going to try and throw it here. He put everything he had into this one. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. No connection on the last play. Now it's 3rd down.
3rd down and 10.
Come on, ready.
I'll air it out on 3rd. Connects on the crosser. He's taken down, but not before he has this all the way to the opposing 40. The Dolphins choosing to spend their final timeout here. From the 40-yard line now. This is 1st and 10.
Here we go.
He's going to throw it again. And they're going to get just inside that red zone on the big play down to the 19. That chunk worth a nice 21 yards. And it's going to be 1st down Miami. Upping the tempo with some hurry-up offense. Working inside the red zone. And this finds him in the end zone. Touchdown Miami. The Dolphins will add to their lead at the end of the half. After from Pinheiro is up and good. And the Dolphins take a 3-possession lead. Now Pinheiro on to handle the kickoff. On the return, here's Jones. And he dodged the tackle. Nice effort here, and they're going to tackle him just shy of the 35.
1st and 10 at their own 33-yard line.
1st and 10, but only time left for maybe a couple of plays here. He's back to throw. He's in trouble, and the Dolphins get it. And the drive begins with a rough first step there. That's going to bring up 2nd down. So one-sided contest as we reach the break here. Let's head over to Scott Hansen for the EA Sports Halftime Report. Here's Patterson now to kick this away. Fields this one at the 3. And he's brought down just beyond that 25-yard line. Dolphins just about set up here. 1st and 10. Trying the right side. This drive's quickly headed in the wrong direction. First play set down behind the line. Gave away a couple on the 1st down run. Now it's going to be 2nd and 12.
Brings up 2nd
Here we
and
go,
12
here we go.
at the 25-yard line.
They'll give left side. And he's going to go out of bounds. Looks a little shorter than 35. Well, we've talked about this before, Brock. The thinking's simple but effective. We'll stop getting it to this guy when you find a way to stop him, and they have yet to do that today.
You know, there's just certain things up in this booth that I love. I think you could feel it emanating from me. And one of them is when you impose your will, and you don't back away from it. If they can't stop it, run it right at them.
Ready.
The handoff on 3rd and short. He's going to be taken down here after he takes it to the 45. And that one goes for a gain of 11. And that is the Dolphins' 1st down. This time it's a passing play. Throw left side, complete. He's forced out of bounds after a gain of about 4 there. 2nd down. Back to throw now. Made the throw as he was getting hit, Brock, and it's incomplete. So after that prior incompletion, we've got 3rd down. Pass play now. Look at that power, deep left side. And we all saw it. Flag came out just before that one fell incomplete. They may still get some big yards out of this one. So after the call, defense in a much different spot. Instead of forcing a fourth down, it's back to first. So now then, after the penalty, this is first and goal.
Hot 70, Timberwolves.
From the red zone now. He rolls to his right. And this is a Miami touchdown. The Dolphins grow the lead coming out of halftime. Extra point try now from Pinheiro. Extra point sent right down the middle. And the Dolphins make it a 24-point ball game. Now Pinheiro on to handle the kickoff. On the return, here's Jones. And he's brought down inside the 20 on an uneventful effort. The Vikings now set to take the field. That score pushed the deficit to 24, so every opportunity to chip away at it important as they take the field. Vikings to the line now. Here's first and 10. McCarthy throwing here. Ooh, on him quick there. They bring him to the turf. Nice work by the defense to start this drive out. It's a sack on the first play. He's already looking a good bit tougher here. It is 2nd and 17 after the sack. McCarthy looking to throw. Dumps it off to his running back. He's forced out of bounds after a nice play there, but still Brock not enough to avoid third down.
It's a pickup of 12 yards. Brings up 3rd and 6.
Third and long. They're going to throw. And this time they're going to get to him before he can get that pass away as he goes down. Ooh, after that play, we can tell he's hurting. He's someone they need to help their playoff hopes. Training staff working on him now. And little to nothing on that return as the coverage team gets to him. This offense headed back to the field, led by their receiver. And unsurprisingly, Brock, a great day on the scoreboard so far for him. Has it with the advantage as we move through this third quarter. They'll run here on first down. And they're going to bring him down just after he crosses the 50. They'll get 14 yards and a new set of downs. And just a yard shy of midfield, first and 10.
Here we go, here we go. 70 Lions.
Hand off to the back. Good defensive effort here, drives them back across midfield onto their own side. Back to the line they go. It's second down.
Stephanie! 60 Eagles, 60 Eagles. Hey, smash.
Here's the handoff. Ran into a wall that time. A couple of guys able to hold him right at the line of scrimmage. So third down now.
Trap 60, trap 60. Ready.
They'll throw, third and long. Short pass caught by his tight end. And he's brought down after pushing to that 35-yard line. The end result there, 15 yards and a first. All set to go now from the 35.
Ready. Cowboy 80.
Give now to the running back. And he gets this one down inside the 30. That's a gain of 5.
That's a
Gain of 5 on that first down. Let's see if they can repeat that performance now here on second.
Let's go now. Ready.
Running this one left. And they take him down just as he gets inside that red zone. They gain 11 on that play. And it's going to be first down Miami. This is the end of the third quarter. It's their football, and with that type of lead we've got on the scoreboard, this game pretty close to over.
Got it. Ready?
So a new set of downs. Here we go. First and 10.
Down. Flat. Cougar 19. Ready.
Going ground here. And this play doesn't work out like the last snap, right? So you can only get back to the line as the defense all over this one.
Ready.
A momentary speed bump there on what has otherwise been a great drive. Here's second and 11.
Let's go. Viking.
Here's the give. Well, even a great game is going to have its lesser moments. You can't get anything out of that carry. Stop for no gain. Digging deep in the playbook here. This is third and 11. To the air on third and long. Almost had 6, but can't find him in the end zone. Incomplete. Took his shot at 6 that time. So that brings up fourth and long. The lead looks safe, but the pedals staying down. They're going for this. No good. The pass goes incomplete, and that lengthy drive ends with nothing but a turnover on downs.
You know, kid, I don't think I've ever met a defender that cares. All they want to do is get off the field. Doesn't matter if it's a drop pass, deflection, breakup, even an interception. Challenged by the offense to get one more stop to get off the field, and that's exactly what they did.
And some excellent work to drive them all the way up past the 30-yard line. So they'll head up here, first and 10 from the 34. McCarthy to throw it. Pressure coming, and they take him down. Things not looking good after that sack. 15 to go here on second down. Operating from the gun, it's McCarthy. He's in trouble and gets brought down again. And the back-to-back sacks. Nice work by the defense there. Sets him up with a third down. Putting the tight end in motion. Third and long for him here. He's in trouble, and they bring him down again. And talk about killing any momentum this offense had, Brock. 3 consecutive sacks. Going to bring up fourth down. Takes this in at the 25. Going to set him up with a pretty short field here, Brock, after getting a big chunk on that return. New set of downs from 37.
Here we go.
Trying the handoff. And a nice little run there gets him 5. Second down is coming.
He's brought down. It's a 31. It's a pickup of 6. Brings up second and 4.
Another carry for it. Ooh, that was close, but they're going to have to get this on third down now. Gain is to the 27.
Bronco switch. Ready.
They'll try and pick this up on the ground. And this is going to get them all the way to the red zone. He's taken down at the 13-yard line. Offense is set. First and 10.
First and 10 at the 13-yard line.
No.
He hands it off. And big gain followed by a little bit of a loss here. Defense getting better of him on that run. Offense to the line. Second down.
Let's go.
Now a give running right. And this is looking familiar, partner. He's dropped for a loss again. It's going to be third down.
This offense may want to try and disguise their run a little bit. I don't know if it's the old lineman's stance. I don't know if it's a cadence. I don't know what it is, but after 2 straight plays going backwards.
And the scoring will never end. It's another touchdown. The Dolphins keep running away with this. Pinheiro good on the extra point. And the Dolphins grow their lead yet again.
Vikings 3. Pinheiro set to kick off.
Now Pinheiro on to handle the kickoff. On the return, here's Jones. Escapes the defender. And that's going to set them up just beyond their own 20. The Vikings taking the field on offense. And they can really do what they want with these last couple of snaps afforded to them because the outcome already decided. Minnesota in the formation. It's 1st and 10. Here's the backup. First throw. On the screen, this is White. And they shove him out. Looks like he got about 6 before they did so. It's 2nd down.
Out of bounds at the 27-yard line. A 6-yard pickup.
Back to throw. Blitz is there, and he goes down. Now the Dolphins call a timeout. It's their first.
Loss of 7 yards. And it's 3rd down. 3rd and 11.
Here he goes, 3rd and long. He's under pressure, and he goes down. The timeout's taken now as we have 1, possibly 2 snaps remaining in this ballgame. On now comes their punter. He's got this at the 27. Across the 45. And he's going to set him up with a pretty short field here, Brock, after getting a big chunk on that return. So in the end, it's a Dolphins win here. And the sting of losing such a close one the week before, apparently still at the forefront of their minds. They got out there and rebounded. Do you have the time to listen to me whine about nothing and everything all at once? I am one of those melodramatic fools, running to the bone, no doubt about it. Sometimes I give myself no dreams. Sometimes my mind plays tricks on.
You ain't never been escaped now.